What's up guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So, this time, as you can see, we're going to be building this massive house. I love how this house turned out. I'm so happy with it. I'm hoping you guys like it too. So, we're going to jump in and have a look around the house first before we get into building this, just to make sure this is the house that you want to build. So, if I give you a straight on view here, as you can see, it's quite nice. It's got 3 floors. We've got the ground floor, middle floor, and attic floor, which leaves you with plenty of room to kind of mess around with. If you head around the side here, as you can see, we've got tall windows going all the way up, and I didn't put them on the bottom there because, well, you need some places to put furniture on the inside, and plus, I think it looks better like that. If you head around the back here, as you can see, we've got something sticking out the back here. This is the back entrance, and you'll be able to see from the inside, it's a nice little area to kind of put your furniture in, maybe a dining table, something like that. And now if we head around this side's exactly the same as the other side. And then if we head back around the front, here we are again. So now we're going to walk in the inside, and I'll show you around. This isn't furnished. If you guys want to see a furnishing video, then let me know in the comments below. But as you can see, it is very open at the moment. You can put some dividing walls in if you want. Like, you can close that up and turn that into a wall there and run a wall going across here if you want this separated. That is up to you guys. I just kept it open just for display purposes. And down here, we got a nice high roof and a very nice amount of light coming in, which looks nice. Alright, now the stairs are over here obviously, so we're going to head up and take a look at the second floor. This floor I did put a divider in because, well, you're going to want a divider in at some point. As you can see, we've got some nice little window sills here with a nice view outside of someone else's house. And in here we got a divided off room which I'll turn into a bedroom or something, and maybe this one into like a little sitting area or living area of some kind. Now if we head up the ladder, we're in the attic. So the attic is a very high roof, obviously. I didn't do too much detail to the roof because I kind of like it how it is, to be honest. I'm happy with how it is. And we got a nice amazing view out the windows. You don't have to have these beams coming out that far. I just like how it looks like that, so you can remove those if you wanted to. They're not completely essential. And that's pretty much the house, guys. So now if we head back down and back out, we're going to jump into building this. So the materials I'm going to be using is spruce fence, dark oak planks, dark oak slab, dark oak stairs, glass panes, spruce planks, glass, and spruce door, and maybe some other things along the way. But those are the main things that we'll need for now. And if you want to see the if you want to see the rough number of materials that you're going to need, check the description, see if I put in how much you'll need. It might be off by like a couple of blocks or something, so keep that in mind. Maybe just grab like an extra 20 or 10 or something, just to make sure. But alright, that's it, guys. We're going to jump into building this. So we're going to be starting on this corner here, and we're going to be going that way. So make sure you have the house facing the way that you want. So yeah, we're going to be starting right there. Let's just head over here to a fresh new area, and we're going to be placing that block, and we're going to be going that way. Sorry. Alright, so first off, you're going to want to place your spruce. Then you're going to want to grab your dark oak planks. Go 1, 2, 3. Place another spruce. Then go back to your dark planks. 1, 2, 3. Spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce, then 1, 2, 3 spruce, and then 1, 2, 3 spruce. And that's pretty much what you should have there. So 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and a big open area that will be your entrance where you walk in. Now if we turn around this way, we're going to be going this way. Grab your dark oak planks again and go 1, 2, 3, then spruce. And now you're going to put your dark oak planks away for now. We're just going to be running along with spruce wood. So you're going to go 1, 2, then up. Make sure you get the spruce wood pointing sideways as well. To do that, so you just look at the block and place it on that block like that and get it sideways. Then you're going to place another one facing up, and then you're going to go 1, 2 again, then another one up, then 1, 2, and up like that. And that's what you should have right there. And now we're going to turn around this way. We're going to leave that part out for now. We're going to get to that later. For now, we're just going to focus on the main building along there. So now you're going to want to go around this way, and you're going to be still using your spruce wood, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, 3, block, and then you're going to grab your dark oak stairs, go 1, 2, 3, 4, then place another spruce wood there. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, spruce wood, 1, 2, 3, spruce wood. And then you should be in line with that. If you're not in line with that, take another look over it. And I'll try and get it right. Then we're going to turn back this way, going back to where we started, and go 1, 2, block, 1, 2, block, 1, 2, block, and then you're just going to fill this in with dark oak planks, like that. And that's pretty much what you should have at the moment, guys. If you're trying to catch up, just pause the video and go ahead and do that. Next up, we're going to start raising up the walls. So most of these just need to go up to 5, but except for the front, that's going to go up to 4. So we've already got one placed down, so we're going to go another 3 on top of that. So go 1, 2, 3, just like that. This is on the front of the house, keep in mind. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 again. You're just going to do this for all these across the front. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And now along the back here, the rest of these are going to be 5. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be placing down another 4. So I'm just going to try and rush through this quickly and try and get these done. I can't reach that far, can I? No, I can never go up 3 at a time. So let's run over these at 3 for the moment. We'll go back over it just to try and keep this moving along nice and fast. And go over the top like that. And back to where we were. So this is what you should have. So the front ones are just one lower like that, and the rest of them are up to that height there. And now we're going to start placing in our windows and walls. So along the front here, we're going to be placing down the rest of the walls that we have to. So these are just going to be in line with those that are there. So just try and keep them in line like that. So they're in the exact same spots, just a couple of blocks back, in line with that also. And this is going to go up to the same height as that. Just like that. And now you're just going to place down your dark oak in between that. We'll get to the flooring soon. You can start laying down your floor if you want to, but I'm just going to start working on the walls. So that'll be your floor there. Now you're going to want to place down your spruce wood across the top of that, like that, and do that for those 2. Then you're going to skip this 4 one and do it on the other side, just like that. Now you're going to place down 2 glass panes, 2 high, I mean, like that. I'm just going to do that for all the blocks across here and make a full window, and just keep going with that. If I can get past these blocks, like that. And that's what you should have there. Now if you head around the back here, we're just going to take this up by 3 using spruce planks. So 1, 2, 3, like that, so it matches up with the height of your window. Drop down and do the same thing. You're just going to do that for these 3 across here, like that. Okay, and now we're going to head around the back here, and we're going to place down that across the bottom there, so just 1 high. And then do the same as you did on the other side, 2 glass panes. Just like that. This is where your inside's going to be, so whether you want to put a wall here or not. I had fence posts in the other one, so I'm going to be putting fence posts again. So just 3 across there, and 3 across there. And then same on this side, 1, 2, 3. Then take these up, like that. And then same this side, just take these up to 3 in height. And last one. And this is what you should have just at the moment. Okay? Next up, you're going to grab your spruce wood again, and you're going to take this around the outside. Try and get these sideways, like that. And you're just going to take this all the way across in between all these beams. Not on the outside there, we're going to do this part later, but just on the inside of your actual house. So just keep running this along, across all of them, just all the way along. There's a fair amount of them to do, and we're going to be copying this design all the way across, because this is where the floor level is going to be, so I tilted them on the side to add a bit more detail to the outside of the house. And we're just about there. Okay, and that's virtually your first floor done. What we're going to do now is we're just going to lay down the floor. I'm going to cut this part out of the video because it is very simple to do, obviously. So you just pretty much want to cover this whole area in here in your whatever floor you want. So I'm using dark oak planks, and you're just going to want to cover the whole area in here with that. and out here as well. Just cover it all in. And then after you've done that, you want to go up to this part here, the same height here. So the max height that we built, where you're just placing your sideways logs, and you're going to fill this whole part in with dark oak planks also. Don't worry about the stairs, we're going to get to that after, but just make sure you fill all that in, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, once you've got your floors laid down just like that, on top and bottom and out on your deck, then we're ready to move on. So I just want to do this now, otherwise I'll probably forget to do it later. Just grab your spruce fences and just lay these down out your front. Just make sure you don't lay it over the entrance, which is the 4 wide. So just skip that one and do the rest of them just like that. And then you've got your front porch on its way. We'll finish off the roof a bit later. We have got more of this main house area to do here. So what you're going to want to do for now is take this up by another 4. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to want to do that for all of them. So just try and get it up to that height for every single beam that you can see that's exposing like that. I'm just going to hope that I get these in the right height and try to speed this along a little bit right now. And then we'll jump into the windows and all that. Is this still 4 in height? Yes, it is. Just make sure. And then we'll work on the actual front and back of the house after we finish the center building, which includes the roof and all that. So we have got a bit more way to go. Okay, once you've got those up to 4 in height like that, now we're going to start working on this main window here. So make sure you use glass blocks for this, because if you don't use glass blocks and you use glass panes, then it is going to affect the floor that you have going in there, and it's not going to fit in so well. So make sure you use glass blocks for these sides. So you just want to take this up to the height that you've already done with the wood, which is 4. And you want to do that for all these 3 across here and on the opposite side over here. And then for the rest of them, we're just going to be using glass panes. Okay, now across the front here, we can't exactly put in the window yet because the window does kind of tie into the front area. So for the moment, we're just going to lay down some spruce planks just across in between these beams, all the way across like that. Now for the back wall, we're going to be doing a full wall of glass panes here. So you're just going to take this up to, whoops, you're going to take this up to 3 in height here, like that. Then now next up, you're going to fill this in with spruce planks, just up to 3. This one we're going to come back to. Next one over, so second from that end, you're going to take this up again, same way. Just going to be replicating what you did on the other side, and then glass panes in here again, just up to 3 in height, like that. Come on, there we go. Alright, and then that's pretty much your first floor, second floor going now. So we're going to start placing down these again. So you're going to do the same thing you did down just below, except we're not going to be doing over the side windows, obviously. So we're just going to turn these sideways and take them all the way across all these except for the side windows. So once you get over to this one, just move over to the other side and continue until you get back to here. And that's what you should have right there. Okay, now for this back one, this is where your ladder's going to be. We have to put in those stairs at the moment as well, I just noticed. So this is where your ladder's going to be. So seeing as we haven't done that side of the house yet, we're just going to put in the wall just like this. So lay those across like that, then take this up, all the way up like that until it reaches there. And then just pull those bottom ones off if you want. You don't have to. Just like that. And that gives a nice sort of wooden sort of look on the inside. You're just going to pull off these 2 here, and that's where your ladders are going to be up to the next floor, which we are just about to build. So obviously you just want to grab your dark oak planks again, and you're just going to be laying these across along this level here, along the top of this. Fill it all in again, and I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back yet again. Okay, so once you've got your floor laid down just like that, again, same as the one down below, you can pop your ladder on there. I'm going to do that soon, but for right now, I'm just going to work on the stairs down here, because I didn't get to do it just before. So for this, you're just going to want to come to this corner here, and you're going to place this one up from the ground. So you're going to use dark oak slabs, same as your floor, whatever your floor material is. And you're just going to take that out into a 2x2 like that, and you're going to place one down like that. Okay? And now you're just going to take it up like this in a stair pattern. So just take it up by 1 each time, until you get to there. Now you're going to have to start pulling off the roof. So 1, just take this down like that, 2 away from that window. So same thickness as your stairs. And you're going to take this out all the way along to the end here where the window is. And now you're just going to continue the stair pattern just like that until you reach that, and keep that like that. That's what you should have right there. Then just grab your fences and just lay those across up to there. And now we're going to start working on the front, because the next floor does involve a little bit of this front bit, because the beams stick out a little bit, so we're going to need to start working on this. So main part we're going to be using for this is dark oak wood slabs and some stairs. Those are the 2 main things that we're going to be using. There are some other things which I'll get to soon. So you're just going to want to place that out one like that, just hanging out over the end. Okay, and now you're going to want to take that up like that. It's kind of hard to get these right, so it's going to take a little bit of fidgeting. So you just want to stair this up like this, and just keep stirring it up until you hit the end just over here. Just referring to the old one there. Just like that. Okay? You want to take it up to that height. And now the beams that I was talking about are going to start coming in. So we're going to place one beam there facing out like that. I'm just going to take that up to that height there. Okay? And you're going to do that for all of these. So that one there. Sorry guys. Take that one up. Whoops. One up, one there, take it up, one there, take it up, and just keep repeating that until you reach the end just over there. Okay, and now for these, you just want to take this all the way along, so just take this all the way across here, and you want to do that for all of these. Whoops, that's right, didn't destroy anything. You just want to keep doing that for all of these, and then we're going to start working on the lower part of the roof. We'll be putting the beams in underneath as well to add a bit more of the detail that we've got in the other one, so don't worry about that. Okay, and this is going to overhang off the side of this by 1, so just place 1 extra on all of those so it hangs out over the side of the building like that. Do the same for the other side, like that. Okay, and now we're going to be laying down this bottom part across here. So we're just going to go ahead and grab that and take this all the way along until you hit this. Okay? And now we're going to be going ahead and do that on the other side as well. Take that across until it reaches there. And this one is going to be too thick across here, so let's just get on the inside of these fences. There we go. And then it's going to take this across there. One more. Same on the other side. Whoops. Same on the other side like that. And now wherever these beams are, you're going to be taking these across. So place another slab on top of that one. And then take that across like that so it matches there. And you're going to do that for all of them. And now you're going to need a different material. You're going to need some oak wood slabs. And you're going to be placing these up one here. So it's just one above that, in other words. And you're going to do that for, whoops, placing the wrong all over the place. And you're going to take that across there. So you just want to do that for all of them, in between all these beams. We've got one more. It's very hard to get in here and do this in creative, especially when you're trying to rush it. Trying to get it done fast for you guys. Okay, and there we go, we're back to there. Now for this front bit here, we're going to be taking this in one more, like that. So that is 2 all the way around. Just across here also. Like that. And then that is the inside of that done. Now we just have a little bit more work to do up here, so we're just going to place these in here. More slabs. It can be blocks if you want, it doesn't really matter that much. Just place it in for all the windows though. And this is where your glass is going to be. So just take this up by 2 for all of them. Glass panes are so hard to place. Yep, including the 4. We're going to work on that special thing, the little arch thing in the front in a moment. Let's just place these across the top though, like that. The reason I've done that, it just frames it a little bit better and gives you a little place on the inside to place your pot plants and whatnot. Okay, and now we're just going to work on the little arch that sits on the front just there. So for this, you're just going to need some dark oak stairs. Just in the front here where your front entrance is, you're going to want to break that block there. And you're going to want to place a stair facing that way. Okay? And then just place another stair there. Now you want to go over to the other side, do the same thing, break it where that beam is. Place a stair, then another stair. And now you're just going to place some kind of temporary block just there. Place a stair that way and a stair that way. Get rid of that block. And now you're going to want to take this along. So with this one here, just break that right next to this one, sorry, it's very confusing. The stair just there. No, don't do that actually. Very, very confusing here. Place that one there. Take that along one more. So you just want to merge this in with the ones that are already there. So this one would be sitting out over the top, so just take that along. And this actually goes into the window a little bit, just to add a bit more of effect. So you just place 2 actual blocks there. Now you're going to want to repeat what you just did on the other side. So 1 there, break that one, place that there, and then take that across. Just like that. And that's what you should have right there. Just on the inside here also, you're going to place an upside down stair there. And there. And that's what you should have right there. So it does look pretty nice. Alright, now we're going to start working on the next floor now that we have these beams sticking out just here. I'm just going to look over the plans real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to start working on the roof, which is obviously the final parts, and well, the roof is pretty much the walls in there, so most of this is going to be the roof. So we're going to be starting on these sides here first, because this will help us get the angle of the roof. So we're just going to be starting just here with this one block that's sticking out just there. You're going to go 1, like that. Then the next one over, you're going to go 2. And then this one, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one's going to be 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's going to be 2, 1, 2. Okay, and you want to repeat the same thing on the other side. So again, this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 1. Just like that. Okay, and we're going to be starting on the front with the roof here. So we're going to be placing the first stair just there. So I'm going to be using the same stairs as we did for the roof down there. Yeah, actual stairs and not slabs this time. So dark oak stairs. We're going to be placing the first one there. And you just want to continue this up in a stair pattern just like this. So you're going to want to place blocks temporarily underneath. So I'm just going to place that there. Then place the stair on top. Remove that block. And so on and so forth. You're going to need to do that a couple times. And you just want to keep taking this up in a nice, neat stair pattern until you reach the middle there. Alright, and on this side, you're going to place 1 block there, then a stair. And that block this time is going to stay there. And you're going to be running that block all the way across, which I'll show you soon. Then you just want to continue the stairs up as usual. So again, just place stair, remove that block, stair, whoops, stair, stair, and stair. And it should meet up nicely in the middle like that. Okay? And now you just want to pretty much take that roof all the way across to there. Don't worry about the front. We are going to remove some of the roof later to put that in. But just for now, I'm going to cut this out of the video again. Just run the roof all the way across over to there. And I'll show you guys what that looks like in just a moment. Okay, so once you've got the roof laid in just like that, as you can see, it's kind of coming together now. Just make sure you run that block across there also, just on the one side, because the other side, we have that going across, so we don't need to really worry about it. But just on that side, make sure you have that going across. Alright, and now we're going to lay it on a little overhang here, but first we probably should do the windows. So just lay down your glass all the way up into the high as you can possibly take it, so which is there. So just take this all the way up, and eventually it should hit the top. Well, I hope it does. Anyway, just all the way up. And you're going to want to do this on both sides. And then we're going to put a roof overhang on just for a little bit more added detail. And then we're going to work on our roof window, which should be pretty easy to do, hopefully. Whoops. Just like that. And now for the roof overhang, all you need to do is just go along the edges of it like this and just place one on each one. Just like that. And now, in a moment, we're going to have to get underneath it, which is going to be a little bit more difficult if you're in survival, but we should be okay. Okay, and now you just want to get down underneath it and just place upside down stairs, like this, just on every block, up, and then turn here, and take it down this way as well. I'll show you the effect now. So as you can see, it adds a bit more detail to it. Okay, now you want to do the same on the other side. So exact same thing. Shouldn't take too long to do anything. Maybe I should have cut this out. We'll be alright. Okay, just down to there. And then place your stairs underneath again. So just get that going. On every block like that. And that's what you should have there. Okay, and now for the front window, you're going to want to come back to the front of the house, obviously, and you're going to go to your stair there and go one back, like that, and you should see the beam down below it, like there. Okay, and now this is going to go up by 1, 2, 3, just like that, so 3 above what you can see there. And do the same for the other beam. Whoops, I destroyed the wrong one there. That one there, and you're going to want to take that up there, so it's even there, and then go 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay? And now you want to grab your dark oak stairs again. You're going to place a stair on the side of that, and a stair on top of that. Do the same for this side. Stair there, there, and then you're going to want to branch it up again. So place that there, that on top, remove that one, that there, on top, remove. And you just want to do that so it meets up in the middle like this. Okay? And now we need to take the stairs and place them in so they merge in nicely. So as you can see, that doesn't merge in there. So remove that one, turn it, face it this way, and it should turn into a corner like that. Okay? And do the same for the next one up. So take that across, remove that one, replace it, should turn into a corner. And do that for all of these on both sides. And it shouldn't be too bad. It should meet up with the top of your roof here also. So as you can see, it meets up with the top flush like that. You just want to keep making sure they all go in neatly, because if they're a little bit unneat, you'll be able to notice it from the ground. Okay, there, and this last one across there. Okay, just like that. And now you're going to remove all these. So just take all these out that are on the inside of your roof. Like that. Okay? And with these little ones that are going underneath here, it helps if you turn these as well. So we're going to have to destroy that to get into here. You're just going to turn that around that way and take them across. Just so that it doesn't pop out too much on the inside. We are going to place some blocks in here, so you don't need to worry about too much, but it may help just to turn that one. I may as well do it for this one too. There. Okay, and then that one there. Okay, now we need to place in the window. So what did I use? I used glass panes. Alright, so we're just going to place down a dark oak plank across there. And you're going to place your glass panes across the top of that. Whoops. And this is going to go up to 4 in height. Like that. And then you're going to place down 2 stairs on top of that. Okay? And now you're going to take this out with an overhang again. So let's take that out. Just to there. And then that is the top window done. Up there. Okay? Simple, right? Alright. And now we're going to jump into the back. Okay, so now you're going to want to come around to the back of your house, just here, and we're going to start placing this little thing in the back there. So, you're going to want to come in one beam here, so right next to where your fences are, and you're going to place down one. Then you're going to place down a spruce plank, And you're going to place down 3 windows, 2, 3, and one of those, and then another spruce wood there. Okay? And now you're going to place down a piece of glass there, then 1, 2 there, so diagonal from it. Okay? And then you're going to place down a spruce wood there. And just let me double check. Yes, it was glass. You're going to place down 1 glass there, then a gap of 2, a glass, then another plank. That is where your door is going to be. You can place that in now if you want to. Okay. And now it's going to be 1, 2 glass, then 1. Then there's going to be a plank. I mean, not a plank, a spruce wood. And now there's going to be a plank. And there's going to be 3 glass, and a plank, and spruce wood. So that should meet up with that. If it doesn't meet up, take another look at it. But that's what you should have right there. Okay? And now we're going to jump into doing this. So my plans are a bit sketchy on this, but we'll be right. Alright, so off the front here, these are going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 4 in total. So just take it up another 3, in other words. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and same with these ones, 1, 2, 3, and whoops, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you just want to pretty much replicate what's underneath. So this is going to go up another 2, another 3, sorry. And same with the windows. So just try and get these planks done first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just lay down your glass over the top like this. So just whatever's underneath, just copy it up to this height. And with the door here, you're going to want to place 2 glass across the top there, like that. Okay. And then just along here, you're going to want to continue this all the way along until you reach the end here. Okay, and now you want to grab your spruce wood back again. So you're going to run this across the top again sideways. Try and make sure it's sideways because it helps with the detailing. This one is going to be alright, this is where it gets a little bit more weird. You want to place that one back from there, place that there so it's facing that way. Okay, and then whoops, you're going to want to place that one there and that one there, then remove that one. So it should be 2 facing this way and 1 facing that way. Okay, then just run that all the way across there. And then again, these ones need to be facing this way, so place a block there and there. Remove that one. These 2 should be facing this way. And then this one this way. It is a little bit complicated, but even the slightest little details help to make things look quite nice. Okay. And now for the front window, because we had another window just up here with a little shelf on it to make it look a bit nicer. This goes up another 2. Okay. So this is going to go up 1, 2. And 1, 2. And then you're going to place in your glass just here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like that, okay? And that's what you should have just now. Now we're going to start working on the roof. So for the roof, I just used slabs. So you want to grab out your slabs again. Just let me check the height. 1 out, okay. Alright, now you want to place that 1 out there. Alright. And we're going to do this closer to the wall because it will be a little bit easier to kind of maneuver. Right, that one's going to pretty much go up like this, just diagonal, until you reach the middle. Okay? And you're going to want to do the same for this side, so take that out by 1 there, then take it up diagonally. And it should meet up in the middle, just here. Like that. Okay? And now you're going to want to just take this out all the way to the end. So the end is going to be, so from there it's going to go out another 2. So 1, 2. And we'll move this corner later because as you can see it's got a slight little bit of detailing on there. But just for now we're just going to take it out to there. You want to do that for all of these obviously. Just take it all the way along. Whoops, that one's in the wrong spot. Just had to check my window was right there. I thought it was something wrong for a moment, but we're okay. I think it actually goes out 1 more from this as well, but we'll sort that out. Whoops. I do like the high ceiling in this though. I reckon it looks awesome. We have a bit more detailing to do on this though. Like we have something along the back wall that we have to do. And then I'll have to take a look around the house because we are almost done, guys. We are getting very close to being finished here. It's been a long journey. Okay. So that one's going to stay there. And you want to count up to the fourth one, just there. And this one's going to start coming out here. You can keep it all the same length if you want to. But this is how I've done it. Okay, this one didn't actually come out, so 1, 2, 3, there. Okay, and it should be sticking out like that. Alright, and as you can see, we did have a little bit of spruce wood going in there. If you don't want this effect, that's fine, just keep it how it is. But I did have it popping out a little bit, so I'm going to be doing that. Okay, so this is going to go 1, 2. Then this is going to go across 1, 2 again, facing that way. Then that one's going to stick up. Then it's going to go, whoops, it's very hard to get under there. Let me just remove this temporarily. And place that one there, and then this one there, and then that's that one. And then just replicate what you did on the other side. So this one sticks out, whoops, there. Just adds a bit more detail to it. It's completely optional though, whether you want to do this or not. Like that. And then just replace the roof, like that. And now we need to work on the front part here, which is very simple. All I did was just place down some spruce wood on the inside and slight detailing. So we're just going to head around the front here and place spruce wood wherever you can. So it's going to be like that. Do the same on the other side. Whoops, like that. And then you're going to place these on the inside. So this needs to come out by one more again. It's very hard to estimate where this is. Like that. So let's take it all the way along and take it out. Like that. Okay. And now that one goes there. That one goes there, 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 there. Just like that. You're just taking it up so it sticks down by one and adds a nice kind of effect to the outside. Like that. Okay. And that's pretty much that side of the house. So now, I'm not gonna do this part, but you want to lay this part with dark oak planks or whatever color floor you did in here. So just make sure you lay it in under the windows and stuff. But I'm just gonna cut that out for now. And put your doors in here. Do we have any doors around? Where are the doors? There's a door. All right, and just place the doors facing this way. Make sure your doors are right. And you want to do that for the front entrance as well, which we still haven't finished. For that, we just laid spruce planks across and around. So you want to take that up like that, and across and whoops, over like that. Okay. And then place your doors in like that. And now across the front here, we also had a beam going across there. You can use that to place some plants and stuff up here for just a bit of decoration. And as for these, it went across like that. Okay. You can take that down another one, it'll probably look a bit better. Like that. And now if we go up to the next floor. Alright, where I had the wall in here, if you want to do a wall, is I matched the beams up with the back wall there and this beam here. And I just placed down those two like that. And then I filled, took that up to the roof. And then filled that in with spruce planks. And I kept this one open for a doorway, like that. And this is where you want to place your ladder. So just patch up any holes that are in here. So this one's got a small hole, so just place that in like that. And you place your ladders going up to the top. Can I find the ladders at all? Yes, I can. Alright, so just place down your ladders in the middle like that. And take them all the way up until it touches the roof, like that. And now, for the inside beams, we're just going to be placing it down where you can pretty much see them there. So that's going to be one like that. One like that. Just keep taking that along. Okay. And this one you have to place out yourself like that. Just adds a bit more detail to it. And if you put a storage room up here, it helps the frame in your chest a little bit better. Like that. Okay. And now for this part, just kind of frame it in a little bit better, just like that. And for the top here, I did end up putting in some slabs, just facing in like that. Okay. And that is pretty much the build. What I would do here also is just place down some dark oak planks. So what we're doing now, guys, is kind of going over it to fix a couple of little things up that we didn't get to before. But I think we are pretty much done now. Let me double check. Yep, just lay down your floor in here, guys. And I think we are good. With this part here as well, just place in some of these also. Just to frame it a little bit better. This doesn't look as messy. There we go. Okay. And that is pretty much the house, guys. Let me just take one last fly around and double check that we did everything. I'm pretty sure we did. Yep, we are done. Alright, that was a very big tutorial, guys, but I hope you guys like the house, because I personally, I love it. I love the house. It's kind of technical to build, but it's as worthwhile, I think. And hopefully this house serves you well, guys. So if the tutorial helped you guys and you like the house, if you guys could drop a like on the video, it'd be very, very much appreciated. The support would be amazing. If you want to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to upload as many tutorials as I can on a lot of things. As you can see, there's a lot of different kind of things around the world that I do tutorials on. So if you guys are interested in that, don't forget to subscribe. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!